Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. This is a moment of do or die for this team. The national champions have really struggled here lately. They cannot afford another loss. They can still be in the college football race with the 3 losses, but today is crucial. Coach is talking to his team like this is a playoff game for us. We have to win or we will be done. He wants that sense of urgency right from the kick. I'll keep you posted on how it feels down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The run inside. It's Beebe. He's stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Underwood. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
This is a designed run. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take him. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Get it out on the screen.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big...
Maybe a crease. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside, it's Beebe. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the timing just a hair off. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th-down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles, or he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to run for it. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Fourth down, Underwood. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Find some fresh air. It's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Here's Underwood to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Lined up in the gun on third down, Underwood. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
And listen, third down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. It was a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Fought, almost got to the first down marker, but now sets up a fourth down.
Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going for it all. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hoover. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the...
Makes the grab and route, headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Left in the half here as they take take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing, Underwood. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All kinds of room to the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it. First and goal from the 6. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 14 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's Northwestern with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Underwood. Pressure coming. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's complete to the right. Snags it and he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run it from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Here's a little room there. Pass attack. Touchdown, Wolverines! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves turning it on. Got enough for the first. Just plowing ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hoover. Hauls it in.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. right away. You're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So here comes the Michigan offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's Underwood, bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Underwood in the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. The 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that was almost much bigger. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Quick completion on the out. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking for space. It's Beebe. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to run, it's Beebe.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. Offense changing the play. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Gonna take a shot. Got it down the field. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Pulls it in with one hand. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Quarterback making adjustments. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score. The AT unit on the field. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st down for the offense. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use the timeout trying to get the football back.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they could run it, they could play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand, and they go out and they get the execution needed to win this game. I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
They'll go right back to the run. Finding some room. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that. After a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of execution.
Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.